You're here because you want to stop overreacting, to stop letting emotions control you, to stay calm no matter what life throws at you. This isn't some feel-good advice. This is about real power, the kind that comes from mastering yourself. Think about the last time someone tried to push your buttons. Maybe a coworker disrespected you. Maybe your partner said something that got under your skin. Or maybe you got cut off in traffic, and for the next hour you replayed it in your head, letting it ruin your mood. Now ask yourself, did my reaction help me? Did it change anything? Probably not. And that's the trap. Reacting emotionally doesn't fix the situation. It only gives away your power. But the man who remains calm, he's untouchable. Understand that reactivity is weakness. Let's be clear. Losing your temper, getting defensive, overthinking, that's not strength. It's a lack of control. And in life, the one who has control always wins. Look at the most powerful people in history, leaders, warriors, philosophers. The ones who shaped the world weren't the ones who lashed out. They were the ones who stayed calm when others lost their heads. Think about Marcus Aurelius, an emperor ruling over millions, dealing with wars, betrayals, plagues. If he reacted emotionally to every crisis, Rome would have fallen apart. Instead, he practiced self-discipline. He reminded himself daily, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The same applies to you. You can't control people. You can't control events. But you can control how you respond. Train yourself to pause. Next time you feel that surge of anger, anxiety, or frustration, do nothing. Don't react. Just pause. Imagine you're in an argument. Someone insults you. Your ego flares up, ready to fight back. But instead of responding, you take a deep breath. You let the silence hang. Suddenly, you're in control. The other person expects a reaction. They don't get one. That silence, that calmness, it's power. Now, apply this everywhere. When someone criticizes you, pause. When life gets stressful, pause. When things don't go your way, pause. In that pause, you regain control. 3. Separate emotion from action. Let's say you get an email that makes your blood boil. Your instinct is to fire off an angry response. But what happens if you wait 24 hours? You see things clearly. You respond logically, not emotionally. Or imagine you're in business, negotiating a deal. The other person tries to intimidate you, to rush you. But instead of reacting, you stay quiet. You think. And because you didn't act on impulse, you make the right decision, not the emotional one. The same principle applies to everything. Relationships, work, life. The ability to stay calm under pressure is what separates the weak from the strong. 4. Accept that most things don't matter. Think back to something that upset you 5 years ago, a fight, a mistake, a bad day. At the time, it felt huge. Now, it's nothing. That's how most problems are, temporary and insignificant. But when you react emotionally, you make them bigger than they are. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. Nobody makes you angry. You allow yourself to be angry. Once you accept this, you stop being a slave to emotions. You realize that 99% of things aren't worth your energy." 5. Focus on what you can control. Your boss is unfair. Your friend betrayed you. The world is chaotic. So what? Complaining, reacting, getting emotional, none of it changes anything. What does change things? Self-discipline, clear thinking, action. When life gets hard, ask yourself, what can I control? Focus on that. Everything else, let it go. Final thought, becoming non-reactive doesn't mean you don't care. It means you choose where your energy goes. It means you refuse to be controlled by emotions, by people, by circumstances. So next time someone tries to trigger you, remember, you don't have to react. You don't have to lose control. Stay calm, stay collected, and watch how powerful you become.